Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to another EBTV sports presentation. Tonight from East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, it is girls basketball as East Brunswick meets North Brunswick in a Central Jersey Group 4 state tournament game. This is Jimmy Allender being joined by Charlie King. And Charlie, before we get to tonight's game, I want to talk a little bit about the coach for this East Brunswick team, Reggie Carney. He's been on board for, what, 12 years, I believe it is. Right. He's won a state tournament championship in the past with Hoffman of South Amboy. He's won numerous titles with talented people for East Brunswick through the 90s. Yet he won the GMC title yesterday with a team in a job that I think has been his best ever. What's your opinion on that?
Well, Reggie has an ability to adjust to the situation. No matter what the situation is, who he has to coach, he's able to adjust and get the most out of them. When I was talking to him before about this year's team in particular, he said it's an H&H team. I said H&H, and I'm trying to think, what is H&H? Heart and hustle. He said no matter who he puts on the floor, they give him 100% every time. As you know, they've been without Whalen, Kirby, O'Reilly, and others throughout I know Aaron Kenny was out for the St. Patrick's game, which was one of the 3 losses that he had, a non-conference game. No matter who he's put on the floor, he's got 100%. And they played yesterday in the tournament game with such confidence that it was incredible. They were not going to be beat. I've seen every one of those tournament games in which Coach Carney has mentored our young ladies. And yesterday was the best effort that I've ever seen by the team and by the coach. Outstanding.
And I concur with that because I think he's done a wonderful job. And for the fans tonight, you're going to have an opportunity to hear Reggie Carney mic'd up as he usually is. Pay attention to how his mannerisms are in that huddle, the way he talks to his team, the teaching that goes on. No wonder that you take quality players but make them even better. But you know what? County tournament's over with. Tonight's the state tournament. East Brunswick in another situation. They got to win every game or else the season is over. But and a worthy opponent in North Brunswick.
Yes, absolutely. North Brunswick comes in as the winner of the white division in the GMC. Actually, I believe they were tied with Saraville for that title. Have some excellent players. Elena Ponder is their best player, an all-conference performer, named to the all-conference team yesterday. So they are a talented team, and as you said, it's no second chances in the state tournament. If you fail to win, your season is over with. So the Bears are looking to extend their season certainly beyond this evening.
All right, we're going to have a wonderful time here. This is the state tournament game, Central Jersey Group 4. East Brunswick, by the way, is seated number 4. We'll be ready with the tip-off right after this. All right, we are back here at East Brunswick High School Gymnasium where Charlie King is with me, Jimmy Allender, and we are just a few minutes away from the beginning of the Central Jersey Group 4 state tournament game. This is a first-round game between East Brunswick, who is seated 4th, and Charlie, you got the seedings there for the tournament. I wanted to just spend a second here talking about what could happen in the next couple of days. So North Brunswick's what, the 13th seed?
North Brunswick 13, East Brunswick's number 4. In the same bracket as East Brunswick is Hamilton East, who is 5, and West Windsor. So projecting it, which is dangerous to do, but if we project it out, if East Brunswick is successful this evening, they will be home against either Hamilton East or West Windsor, and if the seeds hold, obviously it would be Hamilton East.
And that would be West Windsor South,
West
right?
Windsor South, correct.
Okay.
And East Brunswick's in the same end of the bracket with Marlboro, who is a number 1 seed in Central Jersey Group 4.
Right. Hillsborough being number 2. I believe East Brunswick met Hillsborough.
That game was a weather situation, probably the only little bit of snow we had for the whole winter, and Hillsborough was supposed to come here and elected not to do that.
Is that so? What did they do, play at a hotel lobby?
Reggie was, no, I think we could have played that day, but whatever happened, we weren't able to it was scheduled. The boys played at Hillsborough that day, but somehow the girls didn't make the final arrangements.
And I see that Trenton is seated number
3.
You know, Charlie, a couple of years ago when East Brunswick had one of those great teams, they had a lot of great teams. One of the best tournament games I ever saw was East Brunswick and Trenton. East Brunswick scoring in that last second, Jess Oshesky making that shot over in Saraville.
Right?
Yeah, that was a great tournament game.
That was an exciting game.
But,
yes.
So that's the type of excitement that you come to expect when you get into the state tournament. A lot of things can happen. Expect the unexpected.
Yes, as we said, it's been exciting all year, but certainly when you get to the tournament, because there's so much at stake, either you win and advance, or your season at this point is over with. So the Bears looking to extend that season through this Central Jersey competition, which really is really outstanding.
All right, we're about ready to begin here. What we're going to do first, of course, is the national anthem, and we'll keep an eye on who's going to be the singer. We had word that there was going to be one singer. Now perhaps Sylvia Majansky is going to sing the national anthem, and she is a starter for the East Brunswick team.
So not only does she sing, but play well, but she had a great game yesterday, 16 points, I believe.
Really has come on nice. One of the most improved players from her last year as a sophomore to this year as a junior.
Yeah,
so
I think
she's going to be back.
Her and Erin Kenny, I was really impressed with Erin Kenny. I saw her in the tournament games over in Middlesex County College, and she had some great games over there as well.
All righty, we're getting the starting lineups. Oh gosh, von Bischofhausen is one of the players on the starting lineup.
I saw that.
You want to call her a VB?
We're going to have to call her something here.
Pronounce her name. East Brunswick will be on the other side of the court. All righty.
Jill Masterson, number 12.
And what a great addition she has been this year. There's Majansky. Or Medinsky, as it may be pronounced.
Erin Kenny.
Right. These are GMC champions, and boy, it shows on their faces.
Stapleton, what a job she did yesterday defensively against Schultz from Edison, who's going to Seton Hall on a full scholarship. She just was in her face the whole game, like we saw O'Reilly here earlier on when Heather played her. Ashley did a great job.
See, Justine Barbado is going to be in the starting lineup tonight.
Yes, she's been starting.
Okay, yep. So here goes Sylvia.
We do
singing
have
the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great job.
Great job.
Called on the carpet in the last second to do the national anthem.
Right,
I'll tell you what, that's an intimidation factor for North Brunswick.
I think that's when she found out she was singing, when she was introduced as the starting center for the Bears. No, an outstanding job, and really a very fine young lady.
All right, you see the presence of Lorene Brown there, who I don't know exactly what her height is, but she's got to be close to 6 feet, Charlie.
Yeah, she does look.
She's tall.
Just about 6 feet. I know that she's been recruited heavily, along with Ponder, both Division I and some Division II schools recruiting both of them.
All right. Von Bischofhausen, a little height on her as well.
She looks kind of loose here, so we'll see what happens. You know, the Bears, of course, like to run them up and down.
And That's the X factor for East Brunswick tonight. They can cut you up and take the best of heights and bring it right down to size. So here we go, Majansky against Honda. And right away, East Brunswick has the ball. That's Barbado over on the left side here. East Brunswick moves the ball around the perimeter very well. Move to the basket is Kenny. She kicks it out to Barbado. Into Majansky. Barbado open shot. Won't go, however. Down with it comes number 11, Tiffany Bird. This is Clark. Into Ponda. Ponda out of bounds, they say, off East Brunswick.
Yes, I remember Clark, her father's Pete Clark.
Oh, enough said there.
Great coach at North Brunswick and a super fine athlete and a great individual.
From St. Peter's High School.
Yes.
There's a lob in, goes awry. Saved nicely by Bird. Clark with it. Underneath, nowhere to go. There's kicks out. And down with it comes Kenny. She with the ball across the line. With it. Will not go. Barbado. Majansky takes the rebound over the top. What do they say? They're going to call it on Ponder.
Yeah, 54. Brown.
Oh, excuse me, that was Brown. Yes, you're right.
I think that's what they call.
Yeah, they did. All right, first.
That'd be her first.
Yep. In the corner. East Brunswick being real patient here. Majansky posting up. Masterton in the corner.
Might want to go right in there again and look for another foul.
That's what she did. Brown with the rebound.
Got to remember, Clark is predominantly left-handed.
Well, yeah, that's a coach talking right there.
I want to take her left hand away from her.
Brown moved inside. Thought she walked on that. Majansky, good rebound. Pulled up. Well, that was a little wild on the shot.
Stapleton, yeah.
Good save. Here's Clark. Lob pass down court. That shot was on the fly.
She had a little more time than that, I thought.
Drive inside. Ooh. Referee's not blowing the whistle.
That was a good no call. Actually, the ball hit Brown, and so there was no call.
Okay.
Got to play Clark to the left there, Justine. Foul on Barbado.
So Justine picks up her first. That is team's first. We're 5:54 left in the first quarter. No score here at East Brunswick.
As you can see in our camera over there, over in the corner is East Brunswick High School principal Bob Murphy, and next to him is Bob Cancro, who is the principal at North Brunswick High School.
All righty. That's Ponder with it. Tapped away nicely by Majansky. Here comes East Brunswick. Kenny. East Brunswick still looking to go inside. Almost taken away. Nice recovery by East Brunswick. Majansky dribbles inside. She was bumped. Kenny from the corner. Swish. And they're going to give her a two-pointer on that.
Looks like two. It looked close to the three. Must have had a foot on the line.
First points of the game. East Brunswick up 2-0.
Yeah, East Brunswick's got to get going here. It's a little hard after playing in a championship game, winning the GMC tournament, which is always a major goal of this team. Another foul.
Masterton?
Masterton.
No, check that.
I had.
Well, who do they have it on?
I guess they
put
called
13. Who is that?
That's Barbado. Justine. I thought that was her second, but I guess maybe the first one was on. I think they got a mistake here somewhere.
Okay. East Brunswick with the rebound.
At any rate, Jamie Lucini up at the table here.
Okay.
There's a little sloppy.
Here comes Ponder. She looks down court. Into the middle. Lofts it up, puts it up and home. Score tied 2-2. There's a nice shot right there. You can see that was on its way home as soon as she left it. Ashley Stapleton.
Wow, nice shot.
5-2 East Brunswick. This is Clark with it. Gives to Ponder. Momentarily loses the handle. Von Bischofhausen. Lob inside to Brown. And they're going to hit Majinski with the foul, I believe.
Yes. Looked like steps on that, but no call.
Charlie, I'm with you. I'm a little confused about the foul situation. I know East Brunswick has 3 team fouls. They've got Barbado with 1 and perhaps Masterton with 1.
I have Barbado with 2 and Medansky with 1. One just called here. We'll have to check that with the official scorekeeper.
Good inside. Man, they are letting them hit.
Whoa. Very ragged because of that.
Clark drives. Will not go.
Jamie Ossini.
Yep. Into the game now. There's an open look for Masterton. Hits it. 7-2 East Brunswick. Pressure applied. And a steal. Kenny loses the handle. Ponder guarded closely by Stapleton.
Oh, she carried the ball. That's what Coach Carney is signaling there also. She definitely brought it up on her hip.
Von Bischofhausen with it. Tries to get it into Brown. Has it. Goes to the left side. And it falls in.
She has made that move about 3 times. Apparently, every time she's got the ball, she's made the same move. So we got to be aware of that. Of course, North Brunswick has gone to a zone.
Stapleton had the right idea, but was a little slow on that pass into Majinski, and it was stolen. There's a lob pass. Clark comes down with it.
Left side.
Almost tied up, and they're going to call a foul on Ossini. East Brunswick's 4th substitution for the Raiders. Zawadi Anglin, I guess that would be.
For
the Raiders, North Brunswick.
Right. Bird is out.
Inbounds, tapped. Clark comes up with it. There's the lob pass inside to Brown. She likes to do that jump pass and then go to the left side.
Funny, most players with right-handed like to turn to the right. She likes to turn to her left.
7-6 East Brunswick. Ossini will not go. Long rebound. Clark comes down with it. And a timeout called by
I think the North Brunswick coach saw a trap in the corner there and called a timeout.
Okay.
So she wouldn't lose the ball.
Let's see if Carney has caught that move that Brown likes to make and makes the adjustment.
The main issue right now is too many bad passes that could be triple threat, break your girl down one-on-one, and then take it towards the basket. Now, defensively, again, the girl's going to the middle every time she catches it. Great job making her go the opposite way, but the weak side defenders have to get there. Guys, on the outlet, get the ball to Jill and run. Come on, defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
He got it, but I would have, one thing I would have said further is she does turn to her right side, even though a right-handed player normally likes to turn to their left and have the right hand open and available. As soon as the ball goes in, somebody's got to step to her and stand right on her right side, so when she turns, she runs right into them.
It's a breakaway for for North Brunswick, a little hard on it. Oh, they say that Ossini fouled. I thought that was all ball there. Jamie picks up her second.
And that's one thing that East Brunswick cannot stand. They cannot tolerate a lot of fouls this evening because their bench is not quite as long as they'd like it to be.
This is Anglin at the line, shooting 2. And I thought that one was going to bring rain. That was a high arcing shot that somehow found the hoop. Ties the score 7-7. Ossini out and Barbado in. That one will not go. And the score remains tied. 2:25 left to go in the first quarter. Masterton to Barbado.
Of course, that's Jenna Barbado.
Right. That's right. That's not Justine. Kenny with it on the right side. East Brunswick again moving around the perimeter. Majinski comes outside. Looking for somebody open underneath. Barbado open shot, a little hard on it. Majinski, nice rebound. Draws the foul.
On 51.
Yep.
See, what North Brunswick is doing right now, they came out there playing man-to-man. They have gone to a zone, and they're packing it inside, trying to take that inside away from East Brunswick.
Therefore, East Brunswick should have open shots from the outside.
Right.
And they've been successful on the early going. Majinski puts it home. Makes it 8-7 East Brunswick. A little long on the second shot.
Over the front rim. She kind of popped up too soon, and her arm didn't come with it.
It's Brittany Miller in the game for the Raiders. Ponder.
You see Ashley Stapleton on her.
Good turnaround by Brown. She's got 6 points. 9-8, North Brunswick's first lead of the game.
You're probably not going to stop that move, that one. You just
Inside. Masterson sets up. Won't go. Down with it. Clark. Running out of time there. Brown comes out to meet. This is Ponder. Under a minute to play in the first quarter.
Tight man-to-man defense by the Bears.
Might they be holding for one?
Yeah, well, look where he's got Brown. Brown is way out by the above the foul line.
Yep.
You know, you don't 6 foot. You don't want her out there, I wouldn't think, unless you're trying to hold the ball. That's what he's trying to do. He's in a delay.
Clark drives now. Handoff to will not go. Majinski fights for it.
Wow, good Lord.
And they call it jump. Substitutions. Choma coming in for East Brunswick. Von Bischofhausen back in for the Raiders. 27 seconds left to go.
North Brunswick ball.
They got the possession arrow. Gets it in. Stolen. Let's see if East Brunswick holds for one. Nope, they're coming down hard. And they'll call a
little bit of
foul.
a trip, I think, on 51.
Right.
5-1. Per second.
Anglin? Right. That'd be the third team foul for North Brunswick.
17 seconds, the Bears will look to get a shot here.
Majinski's posting up against Brown underneath.
See the 2-3 zone.
Masterson with a three-pointer.
That'll shake that zone up a little bit.
11-9, East Brunswick 2-1, and Clark did not have the presence to know what was left on the clock, and so the shot was late. After one period of play, East Brunswick up ahead of North Brunswick 11-9. Charlie, what do you think?
That was a good quarter for North Brunswick. They played very well. They started out in a man-to-man. They went to a zone. East Brunswick was a little disorganized, but coming off of yesterday, that's understandable.
Okay, let's listen to Reggie Carney.
1 press, right? Reminder, 2-2-1 press, okay? Now, defensively, keep denying and keep wearing on them, right? They're only going to get tired and tighter. Keep wearing on them, right? Great job. Come on, keep it going. A little better job with that basketball.
Reggie is convinced that if this tempo is allowed to continue, North Brunswick's going to tire.
Well, we've seen that with many teams throughout the season. On most of our telecasts, that's what's happened. Later on in the game, it may not happen in the second period, but you come out in that third quarter. A classic example of that was the Carteret game in the tournament, GMC tournament. First quarter, they're beating us 16-14. The second quarter was back and forth. I think we were up 4 or 5. The third quarter, they came out and they were dead. Their legs were gone, and we just put them away and won by about 30, I think it was. And that's what happens to teams. And the secret to that is coaching. You have to convince your kids that they're not tired.
I hear you.
You know, by being positive, you know, I know they're tired out there. Well, obviously, our girls aren't going to say, well, we're tired too. We're not supposed to get tired. The air is rarefied here in East Brunswick.
All right, we're underway in the second quarter of play here. East Brunswick inbounded the ball and retains possession as it goes out of bounds. So we have Choma still in. That's Jenna. That's Justine. No, I'm sorry.
Jenna.
That is Jenna.
Jenna, number 30.
Okay. Masterton, she's been effective from the outside. Majinski turns it around. Pass underneath.
Choma.
By Choma. Makes it 13-9, East Brunswick.
Boy, she has really improved this year.
Von Bischofhausen lobs it into Brown. There she makes that turn to the middle. Will not go this time.
That's her move.
Masterton kicks it up in the corner to Majinski. Choma, who has seen increased playing time. Majinski bounce pass. There's Masterton with an open look. Swish, three-pointer. And North Brunswick will have to make an adjustment there. 16-9, 7 minutes to go.
That's 8 points for Masterton.
There's Brown open underneath. There she's going to make that move. East Brunswick tried to stop it, but she had a little bit too much quickness.
Yeah, we weren't there soon enough.
16-11 East Brunswick. Pace quickens here in the second quarter. Kenny in the corner. Can't leave her open. Blocked nicely. And almost saved by Brown, but it goes out of bounds.
It's interesting on their 2-3 zone. They're sending the top, who's Ponder in this case, down into the corner to protect against the three-pointer. Normally, you would bring the third person from the baseline out, but they're doing it a little bit differently.
Majinski from the outside. Good rebound there.
Aaron Kenny.
Another rebound followed up. Trapped, stolen. Oh, into Brown's hands. Here comes North Brunswick. This is Ponder. That's Miller with the ball now. Gives to Clark. Sets up for the shot. Will not go. Over the top. And North Brunswick comes over with it. There's Brown again. Puts on a nice little move inside. She's got 10 points.
Right.
16-13. Bears with a 3-point lead. Inside kick by Von Bischofhausen. Now, did her father play for Rutgers? Is that the same Von Bischhoff, Jeff Von Bischofhausen?
I think it is, but
yeah.
I'm not positive. When I saw that name, I knew I had heard it before, but
okay.
Doesn't mean I can pronounce it, though.
Kenny with it. Nice pass. Blocked. Got foul called.
On number 4, Clark.
Alrighty. Patty Clark picks up foul number, well, they're going to call it, yes, okay, on her. That is the 4th team foul for North Brunswick. Majinski going to the line. She's 1 for 2 tonight. A little strong on that one.
Rattle around. Sylvia off the front, over the front rim.
A little strong on the second. Rebound, East Brunswick going to call traveling. That was the presence of Lorene Brown.
I don't know if Masterton moved that foot.
There's the pass in. Clark, what do they say? We'll call that on Stapleton.
Her first.
6th team foul. Will be in a 1-and-1 for North Brunswick. Next foul by East Brunswick.
All the calls are going that way. That's some days that's what happens.
There's the inbounds. Miller brings the ball up. Switches hands. There's a pass inside. Turnaround by Ponder will not go. However, Brown comes down with the rebound. That's East Brunswick with it. Masterton to the middle. She's going to take it all the way.
Got to call something.
Yeah, there was a couple of fouls missed there. 16-15 East Brunswick.
That was Ponder.
Stapleton a little long. Majinski with it, and they're going to call a foul. Charlie, a lot of inconsistency on the officiating thus far. Obvious fouls are going by, and something like that could have been a call.
I mean, there was
block.
one right here just a second ago.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's contact, and it influenced the play, influenced who had the ball. And
All right, they're stopping the game, are they not? Because Lorene Brown,
1,000 rebounds.
right, achieved her 1,000th rebound, being congratulated by her teammates, coaches, and here comes some balloons, more balloons. Bring it on.
I guess. I've never seen a game stop for rebounds. I've seen 1,000-point scorers.
Right.
But there's not many people who get 1,000 rebounds, obviously. That's a great accomplishment by Lorene Brown, who has been recruited by some Division I schools. Coach Zielinski, before the game, indicated that she has not decided where she's going. At this point, hasn't signed with anyone, but certainly will play basketball next year wherever her choice is.
Well, I know who's happy tonight. That's the party fair over there on Route 18.
Yeah.
There go the balloons.
There go the balloons.
Okay, Majinski is on the line. She, having been fouled by Lorene Brown, who picks up her second, by the way. Majinski off again. She's got to settle down. These are lost opportunities for East Brunswick. Majinski 1 for 5 thus far from the foul line. Makes the second. 17-15, East Brunswick with a 2-point lead. 4:47 left to go in the second quarter. Pressure applied. They got to get it across. And the lack of time probably called that.
Well,
caused that
pressure,
pass to be
yeah,
called.
see that pressure.
Yep.
It gets to them. You can see North Brunswick getting a little tired, although Erin Kenny's out trying to get a second or two also, but she's getting right back to come in.
Masterton with a nice move. Will not fall, however. East Brunswick getting one shot. Miller bringing the ball across the line. Stolen nicely by Barbado, tipped away.
Reggie not happy because there was a foul on that. He saw it and so did I, but no call.
Okay.
That's the inconsistency that we were speaking of.
Right. Barbado takes the inbounds. Kenny in the corner, back out.
Want to go to Masterton.
She's the outside.
See, they're back to
threat.
man-to-man now.
Right.
He's got her by the arm. Oh, boy.
Inside to Kenny. Majinski. Good ball movement. And they're going to call a foul on Clark. That is the 6th team foul, so we're not yet in the 1-on-1.
Right.
Bonus after this. Clark picks up her second.
He's smiling at the coach here. The coach made a comment. He ought to be thrilled here. He's got every call in the book tonight so far.
Inside to Kenny. No, will not fall. However, East Brunswick comes down with it. Majinski, nice rebound. Kenny rebound.
Back in. That's persistence.
Right. 19-15, the Bears up by 4. 3:35 left to go in the second quarter. Clark across the line, lobs it inside hard. There's von Bischkopfhausen, won't fall. And who are they going to call this? Oh, my gosh. They're going to call the foul.
51. No, she was pushing.
On Anglin. I thought it was anybody's ball, quite frankly, but now we are in a 1-on-1.
Now we're in a 1-on-1, and that's her third.
And guess who's at the line?
And we got Brown coming back in. What we need right here in the next 3:23 is another foul on Brown. And we'll be in good shape. And certainly there's been opportunities for her to do that.
Majinski with a 1-on-1. Will not fall. So it remains 19-15 East Brunswick, 3:19 left to go in the second quarter. This is Central Jersey Group 4 state tournament.
And she was virtually flawless yesterday from the foul line.
Ponder. Clark inside, lets it go. Well, she was fouled.
.30.
Okay, that would be Jenna Barbado.
It's her first. Clark.
She puts it home.
Like some of that good coaching from her father here. Ooh, 2 for 2.
Some good St. Peter's teams with Pete Clark. I don't know if you remember, Charlie.
Yes, I do.
Jimmy Fleming was on one of those teams back in the early 70s.
Right, I remember.
In the corner to Barbado. Masterton into the middle. Masterton again, and they're going to call a foul.
On number 11, I think. Yep. Tiffany Bird, her first.
So, first East Brunswick player other than Sylvia Majinski going to the line for East Brunswick. Masterton.
Excellent foul shooter.
66%.
As I say that, she misses.
Yeah. So it's 19-17 with 2:30 left in the second quarter. North Brunswick's bunched up.
Well, they're playing above the foul line. What they're trying to do is they're going to look for a cutter.
Aaron pass. That didn't work. Kenny down with it. Cuts to the middle. Up. Will not fall, however. Here comes North Brunswick. East Brunswick recovers so nicely on defense.
They get back.
Oh, they're going to say double dribble.
No, see, I don't understand. Well, what North Brunswick is trying to do is they're trying to hold the ball. Because their entire offense, they have 4 across the foul line extended and a point guard up in front. And they're looking to cut behind or a back door off of that kind of offense. And all they've done is turn it over 3 or 4 times.
All right, Choma's in for Masterton, who gets a brief rest.
That's their first break for the evening. First time she's been out.
That's Choma with the ball. Kenny. Wait, Majinski's getting manhandled in there. Nice recovery. Won't fall, however. Kenny up, won't go. And that's Brown with the rebound. 1001. All right, 1:30 left to go. East Brunswick holding on to a 2-point lead.
Oh, that was 10,000. I was thinking of those Dalmatians. That was 10,001.
Okay.
Okay.
Brown gets through. Majinski committed just a little bit. Ties the game up, 19-19. East Brunswick looking for the right combination. Here comes Masterson back into the game. Bounce pass to Majinski, turns around, back to Barbado. Won't go, however. Somebody missed an assignment. Ponder ahead of the field, won't go. East Brunswick caught a break on that one.
They did.
Whoops, lost the handle, got it back. And we end up with a jump ball. Possession arrow to North Brunswick.
I don't know what they're waiting for these, for the call. A couple of substitutes. Coach Zielinski's playing this very smart, by the way. He's giving his players a little rest here. He's got Brown out. He's got Clark out. Give him a little extra break.
Good move, 44 seconds left to avoid the third foul for Brown. Ponder comes up with it. East Brunswick doesn't want a foul. Nice steal. Kenny has a clear lane to the basket. Good veteran move right there.
She waited for the defender to fly by.
21-19. East Brunswick regains the lead. Down to 20 seconds.
I'm surprised East Brunswick's not up in their face with an inexperienced group here in for North Brunswick. 2 or 3 substitutes.
Well, they have 1 turnover so far, and now Zielinski is forced to call a 30-second timeout for North Brunswick.
They were about to lose the ball on a 5-second count.
Charlie, we've been talking about the officiating tonight. One thing to note is that during the regular season, you tend to see officials more than once, and you get used to their styles. During the state tournament, though, it's quite likely that you're going to see officials that you haven't seen before.
It happens both ways, actually.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll have officials you've seen several times during a year, especially in a first-round game. I would say yesterday's game, the county finals, the officiating was very good. I think there was only 2 or 3 times that I felt compelled to.
Only 2 or 3 times?
And that's what I'm saying. It must have been
Okay.
an unbelievable game. No, they did. They did an excellent job yesterday.
So the Charlie meter was on the low side yesterday.
Yes,
That's pretty
it was
good.
Definitely a good, well officiated game.
All right, 13 seconds left. 21-19, East Brunswick. This is the plan. Lob it inside the Brown. She goes strong to the hoop and hits 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points. Masterton will not go. And
21-21 halftime. She saw that all the way, though, Jill. She saw the clock. Everybody was hollering, but there was no doubt that she knew exactly what was left on that clock.
So all in all, a good half of basketball for North Brunswick, being able to come up with the 21 points. But you look at Lorraine Brown; she is by far the offense for North Brunswick. So with 2 fouls, she's going to have to watch herself.
Yeah, East Brunswick wants to go and attack her, I would think, just a little bit. Maybe we'll get a call or two. They're not blowing the whistle, though, on that contact inside very much. They're letting them bang around, so we need to still continue to go inside, I think, in the second half and see how it comes out.
All right, let's take a short break here. We'll be back with the second half after this. Okay, we are back at East Brunswick High School Gymnasium where it is halftime. We are tied up 21-all. East Brunswick playing North Brunswick in the Central Jersey Group 4 state tournament game. Charlie, you had a couple of interesting observations about how East Brunswick might defense North Brunswick in the second half.
Yeah, well, a couple of things that we tried to point out as we went through that first half was number 4, Clark, who serves as their point guard most of the time, likes to go to use her left hand. So the first thing we have to do is to concentrate on her, stopping her, make her give up the ball by forcing her, overplaying her left side. It's an interesting thing. She dribbles with her left hand, but she shoots with her right hand. She's much more comfortable going to the left. So that'd be the first thing. The second thing is when the big girl Brown, who has 14 of the 21 points for North Brunswick, when she gets the ball inside, the first thing she wants to do is to dribble and turn to her right side. Take 1, possibly 2 dribbles, but she needs, look to me like she needs to take a dribble before she shoots. So what you do with that is you drop that person that's playing, whoever's on that wing on that same side, drop her down so when she turns right into that person. So now you're going to force her to turn around and either knock her over if she continues to go in that direction, or turn and be uncomfortable and shoot the opposite direction. So those are 2 things that I think we could take a look at, and I'm sure Coach Carney with his assistants Katie Whalen and Kara Monaseski have pointed that out to the Bears.
And East Brunswick can be thankful that Jill Masterton has been effective from the outside with those 2 3-pointers to go along with another deuce. And Erin Kenny inside. Actually, she's been strongest for East Brunswick off the boards with some effective shooting there. She's
played well, and we just haven't made those foul shots, and playing back-to-back is you don't want to overstate it because that's not an excuse. You got to come out and play hard every day, but it's got to be a little bit of a factor. We'll see what kind of legs the Bears have in the second half.
All right, so objective here would be to see if they can get a quick one on Lorraine Brown and make her get 3 fouls in the early going and see what happens.
Still in that zone.
Kenny, there is to Masterton. Nice shot.
Nice pass.
Off the glass.
That's what we wanted.
23-21 East Brunswick. And they're going to call a foul on Stapleton.
Oh, boy.
A little bumping going on, huh?
Kind of ran her over there, but maybe she did grab her by the arm.
First team foul for East Brunswick in the second half. Bounces around and...
off of Stapleton.
Yep. So North Brunswick retains possession. We're in the third quarter here at East Brunswick High School. If the Bears win, they move on to round number 2, where they would host a game here on Wednesday night.
High up. Jamie Cindy down on that ball with number 22.
Bird seemed to fall down on her own account.
She might have got a little nudge by an East Brunswick player.
Inside, there's Ponder off the rim. Good rebound.
Masterton.
Cassini was open for a moment. Masterton to the middle. Bounce past to Majinski. There's the try to get the draw the foul. Masterton again. So 2 quick buckets by her makes it 25-21 East Brunswick. There's the trap. Von Bischofhausen. Double dribble called on her. Turnover.
See, that's why I say you pressure Clark, take away that left hand on her, and force them to give up the ball.
You can see how the strategy is to get it down low and force the foul. Kenny, lob pass to Stapleton, back out to Aaron Kenny. Ball movement around Masterton.
North Brunswick in his zone.
There's the inside to Kenny. She's whacked by
Ponder.
Right, Ponder. I believe that's her first foul.
I have her first foul, that's correct. Aaron Kenny will shoot 2.
Aaron Kenny from the line, shooting 51%. Check that. 50% from the line.
I think that might have been an early stat. She's been very good of late.
Right. 75%. She makes the first. And good on the second.
She's really improved.
So East Brunswick gets the first 6 points of this third quarter, makes it 27-21. Von Bischofhausen. She doesn't seem comfortable moving the ball.
No, I think that's the one we want to trap. Sylvia had a chance to move over there and get that trap.
Brown comes down with it, turns it around, won't go. Thought she went over the top. She's muscling her way through there.
And she gets one. As you can see, even in that sequence, everything was, she turned to her right.
Kenny misses everything. Majinski comes down with it.
Sylvia had a little girl on her there. I think she had a chance. Cassini, no good.
Right, won't go. Ponder. That was a nice move.
Yes, it was.
Went right around Cassini, makes it 27-25. By herself is Kenny, and puts it home.
Whew, I was holding my breath on that one.
29-25 East Brunswick. 6 minutes left in quarter number 3. Ponder with it. She dribbles across the line. Looks like she wants to take it hard. Won't find it. Bounced around.
Kicked out.
Clark, that has to be a charge.
It is.
There was no doubt about that one.
That's her third. That's her third.
That's the call. Pressure now by North Brunswick.
They're not going to take her out of the game.
Tapped, and Kenny just misses, saving it.
Teams that press don't like to be pressed.
Oh, interesting observation there.
Seems like that's true. That's the old adage. I don't know how true it is, but it certainly was true in that case. And the Bears turn it over. Clark getting a little rest there.
They look to inbounds. Bounce pass underneath. Got caught sleeping on that one.
That was Bird.
Her first bucket of the night. 29-27. Long pass. They get it across. Majinski drives, puts it up,
Good.
and home.
And as you saw, Brown just backed away from her.
And that was her first two-pointer of the evening.
Yes.
31-27.
Made no attempt, Brown, on that play to stop her.
Clark to Ponder. Into the middle, puts it up a 2, and hits it. If she gets hot, look out. 31-29. East Brunswick with a 2-point lead. Back and forth we go. Majinski. Cini thought about it for a moment.
North Brunswick in its own.
Stapleton with an open look. Will not fall. Majinski, good rebound.
Clark on a push.
And they're going to call
Clark
a foul.
on a push.
They're going to call it beforehand. Was it on Clark?
Yes, it was.
And that is number 4 on her. She's going to have to take a seat. One less ball handler for North Brunswick.
Yes, the prime ball handler for North Brunswick.
2 substitutions. You got Anglin coming in. Boy, that was a nice shot that Majinski threw up.
Yes,
However,
it was.
they called the foul. Kenny, Masterton, nice shot. Good poise there. She's getting hot now.
Nice passing. Looking for that open person.
33-29 Bears. Pass inside, they're going to call a foul on Stapleton. She picks up her third.
All right.
That's not, they call that a shooting foul?
Yeah, they did. She was in the act of shooting. She just looked to me like she was. I was hoping they weren't going to call it that way, but they did. That's 15.
With that miss, now you're glad that they did call it.
That's all right.
Misses both.
Both.
We are extremely glad that they called that foul. Anyway, 33-29. 4:30 left to go in the third quarter. Not a lot of whistles. There's something from the corner. In and out. Nice rebound by Kenny. And they call a foul.
On 51.
England, that's number 3 on her.
I got 4 on her.
4? Let's see what they got here. You are correct.
Okay, back in play.
All right. Masterton with a long one. Swish! That's her third three-pointer. 36-29. East Brunswick with a 7-point lead.
17 big ones for...
Steal by Kenny. Here we go. This is the run that North Brunswick does not want to see happen. 38-29, a 9-point lead. There's another steal. Almost.
Aaron Kenny, nice move. I'm just wondering how long Zielinski's going to go, Coach Zielinski for North Brunswick, without calling a timeout. I would have been tempted to call that timeout just before this.
All right, here's the pressure. Ponder, she takes it down court.
Ponder's good with the ball, likes to go to her right. Clear right hand.
So far, she's the only one that's handled this ball in this possession. There, she gives it up to von Bischofhausen.
Stapleton runs the ball down.
There's Kenny by herself if they want to do it.
And it gets in there, and she makes it almost a foul.
There's your timeout. 40-29, East Brunswick with a nice run there.
That could have been a foul on the big girl, Brown, which would have been her fourth. They did not call it. Coach Carney went over and made a comment to the official. I'm not too thrilled with that gentleman that you spoke to either. So
okay, we have a full timeout here, so we're going to listen in on Reggie Carney.
Hey guys, great job of getting in their passing lanes and staying on your girl or leaving your girl to double. Now reminder, if Erin leaves to double, the other 3 of you are in passing lanes, zoning it, seeing where they're trying to pass the ball to, like Erin just did, right in the passing lane, steal the ball. So again, be conscious of who's got the sideline, who's got middle short, who's got middle deep. Then if they break the trap, then you're back into your man-to-man. All right, great job. Come on, keep the run going. Guys, keep going to the glass. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense, come on.
Hey, Charlie. Remember we talked about the fatigue factor and how it might become apparent in the third, fourth quarter. You think that's entering into this now?
I think that's some of the factor. The other part of it is that the Bears have turned it up. 21-21, they played like they were a bit tired in the first half and maybe just weren't quite ready. But I'll tell you, they've turned it up here in the third period. Hopefully they can keep it going.
And they had to insert Clark back
in the game with 4 fouls. That's a big, and he had to because the game is over with if he holds her out of the game. So that's a good move by Coach Zielinski.
There's another steal. Here comes East Brunswick. They have the numbers. Baczynski's in the middle if they want to use her. There's Masterton, top of the key. Will not go. Rebound East Brunswick, however.
Barbato, nice rebound. That was a big one.
Oh, I thought Masterton should have took that one. There she is. Will not go, however. Boy, East Brunswick, all kinds of shots.
Got to call could have called a foul on that, too.
Ponder shovels it to Brown. That was a good shot. 40-31, East Brunswick. Inside, Kenny. Stapleton could have taken that shot.
She could have taken it. Turned it over to Clark.
Whoa. Clark all the way to the middle. And it was off Brown's hands.
They're letting a little bit of that banging there.
Right. Both sides.
Yeah, both sides. Brown had a little bit of a hit on both ends of the court here. I thought they might have picked one up.
2:25 left to go in the third quarter. It's 40-31 East Brunswick. They've had a little bit of a run here.
Bears want to settle in here a little bit. No rush.
Hey, if I was Jill Masterson, I'd just keep on shooting the ball. If they're going to give him those looks. Brown comes down with it.
Stapleton, a shot out of the corner.
This is Miller with it. Ponder. Double team and Brown.
That's where you want to go. Just forget it. That's a good move.
Von Bischofhausen will not go. Here comes East Brunswick.
Stapleton gets knocked down.
And that'll be on Von Bischofhausen, her first.
Her first. It's the team's fifth, I think, isn't it?
Yes. All right, Erin Kenny, who's had a nice third quarter here, takes a rest. She's been very aggressive.
Boy, she plays hard. She really plays hard. I mean, they all do, but Erin is, I mean, she's all over the court.
Ball cross court. Stapleton. Eastern Brunswick doing a lot of running around. This has got to be tiring.
Setup. Yeah, that's tough to play defense.
Barbato Majinski with Brown, drives to the hoop. Knocked out of her hands. Ponder.
Boy, there's a lot of swatting there for no foul, huh? There
Brown, there's with her move, and hits.
She turns the same way every time.
40-33. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. Masterton, and they're going to call a foul on Brown, I believe.
No,
Nope.
Foul on 22, he called.
Okay, Von Bischofhausen, number 2 on her.
That's what you call a bailout on the official. He didn't want to call it on Brown. That's how we bailed out. He bailed right out of that one.
All right, Masterton. And it falls away.
Bears are having their problems in the foul line.
Boy, aren't they, huh? If it hasn't been for Kenny and Masterton from the outside, well, actually, Erin Kenny's points have been coming from aggressiveness on the inside. Majinski gets a rest.
Okay.
That's short. Masterton, nice follow-up. And it falls. 42-33.
That's a big basket.
Yes, it was. Here's the pressure again. That's the one you want passing. That almost went awry.
Walk.
Yeah, Miller got away with one there. Dribbles around the right. Nice shot. Falls.
That was Miller. That was her first 2.
42-35, Bears. There's an open look for Choma. Won't fall. However, East Brunswick with the rebound and a hacking foul.
Foul by 21, I believe, Miller.
Right. And that's a shooting foul. But East Brunswick will be in the bonus now for the rest of the game. Meanwhile, the Bears only have 2 team fouls. So that's a good situation.
It's interesting in the county finals, the conference finals yesterday, came down to the last 2 minutes, and East Brunswick had committed 2 fouls and Edison 3. So Edison had to foul real quick and try to get the game to slow it down a little bit, but it was a real factor towards the end.
Yes, Jenna makes the first of 2, 43-35, Bears. Short on the second. Score remains with 25 seconds left to go.
Clark with the ball.
Ponder.
Back to Clark. They're going to look inside eventually.
Down to 5 seconds. There's the turnaround. Boy, she's just money in the bank from that range. 43-37. And I don't know if that would have counted, but
almost.
North Brunswick's still in this game. 43-37. East Brunswick had that run there, Charlie, threatened to blow it open.
Up by 6. North Brunswick, to their credit, they came back.
But North Brunswick, though, you got to think that they're starting to get a little bit tired. They kept a lot. You mentioned Clark went back in the game. They really didn't want to put her in.
No, because she's got 4 fouls, but right. To her credit, she went back and she was aggressive. She didn't lose any of her aggressiveness. Brown also has her foul problems, and she's been aggressive. Angeline has 4. She was aggressive, so they haven't lost any of their aggressiveness. I'm impressed with North Brunswick.
Meanwhile, Lorraine Brown with 22 points on 11 field goals. And I think every one of those points have been a carbon copy of that patented dribble to the left, shoot right.
That happens the same way every time down. As you said, Masterson has had an excellent game for the Bears, and Aaron Kenny as well, putting it in the basket.
All right, this is quarter number 4. East Brunswick has possession. It's 43-37. The Bears with a 5-point lead. Certainly can't afford to rest on this lead, that's for sure.
No, they can't.
Whoops. Little communication problem there. And that's a turnover. Well, let's see what they call here. They got to get it in.
Got it into Brown.
There's a nice steal.
By Masterson.
Masterson puts it up. No, will not go. With it is Miller.
Pretty good with the ball.
Yeah, she seems to be.
Left-handed.
Won't go, however.
Masterson.
Oh, they call a foul on Clark?
I believe so.
Yes, they did. And she will take a seat.
And we're looking at 7:28 left to go. And
oh, that's a very upset lady right there.
Patty Clark with her.
She must be a senior. That might be her last
I guess
game.
she is, but she's a heck of a player, I'll tell you that. It's the first time I've seen her play, but I'd like her on my team if I was coaching, I'll tell you that.
Meanwhile, Masterton goes to the other end of the court. Well, she will have a 1-on-1.
Well, and she came down, Patty Clark, and had the chance for the layup and missed the layup, came back and tried to get that rebound, and whether or not she got a little piece of her, no question. Good call on the official. Just a tough break for her, but a great break for East Brunswick, I believe.
All right, East Brunswick can make even a better break by making these foul shots.
Correct.
Masterton makes the first.
See, if Jill Masterson just takes a deep breath and takes her time and shoots to the front of the rim, she has been unbelievable from the foul line in the games that I've seen.
That's the first one she's made tonight after
I
missing
know.
3. Makes the second.
See that rhythm?
Yes. 45-37. East Brunswick back up to an 8-point lead. Miller gives it to von Bischofhausen. She dribbles to the right side.
She's only got one way, too.
Right.
She's all right-handed.
Looks like Ponder lost the handle. Stapleton caused that turnover.
Yes. Ashley Stapleton has played outstanding defense for the Bears, not only in this game but throughout the season.
And she's the type of player where you really got to watch what she's doing.
Yes.
She sort of blends in out there.
Well, Ashley is a very disciplined player.
Kenny with the top of the key. She handling the ball. There's
and East Brunswick's in no hurry here. See, if they want to stay back in that zone, I'd let them stay right back there.
And that's what they're doing.
Let the clock run.
Masterton, open look. Won't go. Brown comes down with it. And here comes North Brunswick. Ponder. Long shot. Whoa, I don't think that was well advised.
That was a 4. No, that was an NBA 3.
Exactly.
See, the Bears either want to go inside here. That's it.
Zinsky, they're going to call traveling beforehand. Yep.
One little dribble, Sylvia, and you got a bucket.
Right.
See, they've taken Brown off of her, and they've put 51 Angeline on her.
Good steal by Masterton.
And a grab by, she's gone.
Yep, and then East Brunswick goes to the foul line as well.
Isn't that, see, just what happened against Clark down the other end? She got a little frustrated. And Angeline, I think the same thing happened to her. That should be her 5th. Yep.
And that's what it is. And Mark Zielinski is not happy about that, because that's one less player. So you have Ashley Stapleton going to the line. Ashley has shot 77%. She actually leads the team in free throw percentage.
Well, Masterton, I think, is on the line.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's Masterton. I apologize. And we've already observed her foul shooting. So there goes Anglin.
Bird is going to be the replacement, I think. Coaches, you got to have a minute to make a substitution, and of course North Brunswick's trying to give her Coach Olinsky give his team a little rest, so he's going to take that full minute before he puts them in. They have a clock right down at the scorer's table here, which keeps track of that.
All right, Masterson on the line, shooting 1-on-1. Hits it.
She's got the touch. See, she's just taking her time. Deep breath over the front rim. Nice stroke.
By the way, East Brunswick, that was the 9th team foul. 10th team foul. East Brunswick's going to be a double bonus for the rest of the game. That will be important.
And that's Jill Masterson again.
And East Brunswick leads by 10, 47-37. 6.
I think that's 20.
15.
Is that 23 for Masterson?
Okay.
I think that's right.
North Brunswick.
That's a career high if it is.
Tries to lob it inside, won't go.
Knocked away to
Erin Kenny with 2-on-1, East Brunswick. Oh, great look. She thought she was going to pass it, but decided to put it in herself. 49-37. Brown, that's a trade-off.
And she didn't go to, she went right over to the left side of the basket so she could shoot better with her right hand backwards. She likes to shoot it that way.
All right, 49-39, 5:40. East Brunswick, they're in that zone. They're going to have to do something about that.
Let them stay in that zone. No hurry, Bears. Bring it back out. Right back out here by the yellow line, that volleyball line.
Majinski.
I think we just play keep away, don't you?
I would think so. They got to force the hand. All right. Inside. Oh! Somehow Masterson put that through.
Well, you saw what happened there. Brown didn't want to commit the foul, so she's let Masterson go right in between.
Charlie, Lorene Brown only has 2 fouls.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
But
she's at a point now where she needs to start being more aggressive.
She could have been more aggressive there. Jill Masterson jammed her hand on that pass.
Yeah.
That she just knocked away. She caught it on the end of her finger, I think.
That's what that timeout's about?
Yeah.
All right, let's listen in on Reggie Carney.
Hey guys, on that press, everybody just pick up your own girl. Right now, we should be able to get a couple 5 seconds or a couple steals. Now, when you go back in transition, know where the big kid is, even if you're not on your kid. Don't let them make the first pass to her. Now, everybody know, when they're going in the big kid, don't be shy. Again, ready? Weak side, look to dog it, then go back on your own. Come on.
Girls, don't rush.
Come on.
Small points.
Offensively again. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense.
All right.
Well, we had a break there. We had a chance to look over the scorecards here, and Jill Masterson with 25 points tonight for the Bears. Yep. Career high and an outstanding performance. She was the MVP of the championship game yesterday of the GMC tournament. Yes, she certainly did. Knocked away by Barbado.
This 51-39 lead, I believe, is the largest for East Brunswick this evening, 12 points.
Might have just in the third quarter gotten up. Was it? It was close. I think you're right. Right. It was 11.
Lob pass. Whoa.
Well, they didn't count the left hand that time, I guess.
I guess not.
The right hand was on the ball, but the left hand was on a back.
All right, here we go.
Coach Olinsky demonstrating that was nice.
North Brunswick at the point now where they need points.
Oh,
tapped
we
away.
Stepped in. See Kenny step in and take that ball.
Right. Whoa.
Oh, nice move.
How did that fall?
Oh, Justine Barbado with a big 2.
Yeah, she threw that up.
That was outstanding.
Soft touch. 53-39, 14-point lead for East Brunswick. North Brunswick needs to reel it in here.
Drop down inside. That's what he's saying. See, he's telling Jill, stay right there. I'd play her right on her right hand. If this girl can make it, so what?
Okay.
To the right.
Stood up, hit. That's Brittany Miller, her second bucket, 53-41. Boy, North Brunswick needed that.
Yeah, they did. That was a nice shot by Miller.
Barbado over to Kenny. Again, they're in the zone. No, they're in the man-to-man now.
Yep. See, Brown is playing Medansky. Take her and bring her outside there. That's it. Go ahead. Now go right by her, Sylvia. Sylvia's pretty quick.
Aaron pass. Whoops.
Whoa.
That was close.
And a little skip there.
Yep. All right, this obviously is the intention is to get it into Lorraine Brown. Bounce pass. Miller will not go. Kenny
Aaron
with
Kenny.
it. Oh, she's ahead of the field. Gonna take it in.
And
Beautiful
she puts it
shot. 55-41, 14-point lead stolen. Masterton to the hoop. She wants to take it in.
She's fouled.
I didn't even hear the whistle on that.
No, I didn't either, but she
Could not
21.
call that.
Miller, her second. That's the 10th team foul, and Masterton was shooting, so she'll go to the line. I have Aaron Kenny with 18 points as well for the Bears.
Let's face it, it's been the Masterton Kenny show tonight.
Yes, it has. Oh, Jill missed that one. Take your time, Jill. There's no rush. You have 10 seconds in which to shoot a foul shot. Once you have the ball, 10 seconds is a forever.
Yes, it is.
So you really can take your time and over the front rim. When she does that, she puts it through. There it is.
Makes the score 56-41. That's a 15-point lead for the Bears.
Ashley Stapleton going to get a rest here with 3:21. Done a nice job defensively for the Bears this evening and has had a big three-pointer
All right,
early
so
in the game.
You got Justine and Jenna in now, so we'll have to pay attention to that.
I'll help you out with that.
Okay, I want to know what your secret is on that one. Miller to the basket, will not go. Masterton, strong rebound. This is who? That's Justine, right?
Yes, you got it.
Okay.
Justine 13.
Okay, there's the secret. East Brunswick, they can afford to put time off the clock. You know, you can just see them running and running and running, and North Brunswick's really having difficulty keeping up with them.
Yeah, they are. Well, we're trying to slow it down here a little bit. North Brunswick, they're playing man, but it's still pretty loose. Coach has got them up now. He's going to have them in their face. Jill's got 5 seconds.
2:30 left to go in the game. Majinski thought about it. Still with the ball. Kicks it right back out.
Nice move.
There's good patience by East Brunswick. I thought there was a foul on that one. Majinski will not fall.
Well, nice pass by Kenny. Draw. She drove, she drew the defense, and she dished the ball, but Sylvia wasn't able to convert it.
North Brunswick trying to find the points.
Number 20, that's the first I've seen her in the game.
Brown with it.
Still likes to turn back to that same side, doesn't she?
Didn't have the magic that time. And
She had to take an extra turn, I think.
I think North Brunswick's about ready to give up the ghost here.
At 1:40 remaining, Bears up by about 15.
Still showing the energy, however.
Oh, the Bears got
Kenny
for
will
3.
not go.
I don't understand. Coach is going, why? I don't know.
Ponder's got to throw it up. Hits it, three-pointer.
That's a 6-point turnover.
Is that the first three-pointer of the evening for North Brunswick? I think it is.
It is.
56-44. However, this one.
Was that Ponder?
Yes, it was. Unless there's a miracle.
Well,
East
we
Brunswick's
don't want to
gonna-
create a miracle for him, and that's what Coach was saying. Why take that 3?
Right.
Aaron Kenny's played
Oh,
an
there was a
outstanding
push
game.
that was missed.
That was a takedown.
Yes, it was. With
Never-
the ball is Ponder. Goes to the hoop. They're going to call that one, however. Boy, I'll tell you what. Justine Barbado was practically tackled on this side of the court.
She was knocked down
Right.
physically.
And the officials admittedly were screened on that. They didn't have a good sight
Well,
line.
there's 2 of them out there. That's why we pay 2 so they
okay.
can see those things.
All right.
54 seconds remaining, right?
All right, we got a full timeout called on East Brunswick's part. And let's see how Reggie sets this up for the last minute of this game.
Be smart with the basketball. Anybody gets in trouble, dribble to release pressure or call timeout. We don't need to take anything up. We can just go to the foul line. Down the other end again, good D, but no need to foul somebody, right? Don't stop playing defense. Keep playing hard. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
No,
Always Mr. Positive.
yeah, I was going to say,
I mean, he couldn't have been too happy with the last couple of series of events on the court. We took a poor shot. They came down and made a 3. We came down and turned it over. We got knocked down over here, and then they get fouled. So really a 5-point, 8-point change in the score. And coach was still positive and just take your time. We don't want any of this, but let's do it this way. So.
Alana Ponder at the line. She, along with Lorraine Brown, have been the 2 scorers.
Good. First one was good.
Yeah. 56
She has
to
12.
45.
That's 13.
56 to 46. 10-point lead. Here's the pressure. Down court, maybe a little too long. Oh, nice recovery by Erin Kenny. And what are they going to call? Oh, they say off East Brunswick.
And that took just a matter of a second. We're doing our best here. That's Kubarek, number 20, is in the game there for North Brunswick. Go ahead and.
All right, here they come.
Ponder going to take it to the hoop, I would think.
Barbato really guarding her closely. She has to take a long one. Will not go. However, Von Vischkopfhausen puts it
Looking
home.
good.
They're not giving up. That's her first 2 points, 56 to 48. 30 seconds left. They're going to have the foul. And East Brunswick, as we mentioned, in the double bonus. So Ashley Stapleton will go to the line.
She's got a big 3-pointer this evening. We'll see if she can convert here. These are big points. The Bears are only up by 8 here with 30 seconds remaining. Anything can happen. It's nice to have 2.
Good on the first. Good stroke.
She has an excellent stroke. Just creeps it over that front rim.
And perfect on the second as well.
Automatic.
58 to 48. 25 seconds left to go. North Brunswick has to heave it up.
Taking a lot of time.
Yes, they are.
They
Here's
heave it
Brown.
up. See where Kenny is? That's.
Will not go. Brown has not been accurate in the last quarter, and then she makes her 4th foul.
Well, she's got a foul, so she grabbed her.
And Masterton can add to her point total.
Yeah, career high 25 points this evening. She has really played outstanding.
All righty. Who do we have coming in here? DeMarzo is about ready to come in.
Whalen.
Right.
Bassini. That was good for number 26 for Jill Masterson.
Who has become very accurate from the foul line in the late going here.
Ashley Stapleton out. Choma in. Kenny out.
Right. 12 seconds left to go. And it's all over here pretty much. 59 to 48, East Brunswick ahead.
27.
Here come some other faces. Great game by Jill Masterson. 27 points.
27 big points.
Yeah.
And they were important.
Yes, she really came through nicely.
18 for Kenny.
Down to 12 seconds, 60 to 48 is the score. East Brunswick is going to advance to the second round, where 2 nights from here, there's a shot that goes awry. Up, and 2, 1. 1 second left on the clock. So East Brunswick's going to take on the winner of Hamilton, was it Hamilton West?
Hamilton West and
West Windsor
South. And that game is being played this evening, but that'll be Wednesday night, and we'll be here, right, Jim?
Yes. And that's going to do it.
60 to 40, great game. The Bears' superiority in the ability to run just wore them down, and that was the main factor, I think.
Yeah, and give credit to North Brunswick, particularly Lorraine Brown, who really came through with a nice effort. You can tell that she's going to be a good college player. If she gets good coaching, is taught well, to add shots to her repertoire, she's going to do fine.
Yeah, she had 24, but
yeah. But meanwhile, East Brunswick, Jill Masterton with 27 big points. Erin Kenny, you got the totals for her?
Erin Kenny had 18.
18.
5 points for Stapleton. 4 points for Medansky.
Right. Barbato.
2 points for Justine. 2 points for Beth Choma and 1 point by Janine Barbado.
And that all adds up to 60 points for East Brunswick.
Again, the Bears, after a big win in the GMC finals, GMC champs again, coming back 21-3 at this point, looking to meet the winner of West Windsor South and Hamilton West here on Wednesday. An outstanding job, and I thought, again, outstanding coaching by Coach Carney, and setting things up and keeping the Bears on track when they were a little ragged in the first quarter there, Jim.
Well, you might want to blame that perhaps on the GMC getting over that.
Yeah, you had it high yesterday, and everybody was happy, and boom, boom. Now you got to come back and play, because just because you're East Brunswick and you step on the court and you're GMC champs, North Brunswick wasn't going to roll over, and they didn't. And to their credit, Brown and Ponder and Clark and the entire North Brunswick team put up a game battle here, but the Bears were just too much in the long run.
All right, that's going to do it tonight here from East Brunswick High School Gymnasium. East Brunswick winning 60-48 over North Brunswick in the Central Jersey Group 4 first round. They move on to the second round to face the winner of Hamilton West and West Windsor South. Final score 60-48 for Charlie King. This is Jimmy Allender saying thank you for being with us.